When deepfakes become weapons of war, AI Raiden and AI Colonel. Have you ever heard of deepfakes? Artificial intelligence generated media that can make it look like someone is saying or doing something they never actually did. Deepfakes are becoming increasingly convincing, and they pose a serious challenge to our ability to distinguish reality from fiction. But what if someone were to use deepfakes as a weapon of war? In this video, we're going to explore a conversation between two characters in a popular video game that highlights the potential dangers of AI-generated content. The game in question is Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty, a stealth action game released in 2001. The conversation takes place between the game's protagonist, Raiden, and a character known only as the Colonel. The Colonel is Raiden's commanding officer, but as the conversation progresses, it becomes clear that he is not who he seems. Let's take a closer look. The conversation begins with Colonel asking Raiden if he is enjoying playing with the new AI technology. Raiden responds positively, stating that he is enjoying making pictures of cute anime girls. However, Colonel quickly dispels Raiden's naivete and explains that the AI technology was created by the government and has been used by intelligence agencies to manipulate public perception for years, under the guise of national security. Raiden is surprised and asks why the technology has suddenly been made public. Colonel explains that by creating a new problem, they can manufacture consent for a desired solution. The problem in this case is misinformation, and by arming the public with AI weapons, everyone becomes a potential enemy combatant, justifying unprecedented security measures. Colonel explains that the AI technology will soon flood the internet with total illusion, where perfect AI speech, audio, and video synthesis will make it impossible to distinguish between AI machines and real human beings. The solution, according to Colonel, is mandatory digital identity verification for all humans, at all times, to ensure that one is dealing with a real flesh and blood human being, and not an AI-generated mirage. Raiden objects to this plan, but Colonel argues that the public will not have a choice, as the digital identity platform will be required to access web services and pay for the internet connection. Colonel claims that the digital identity platform will allow the government to trace misinformation and other dangerous communications to its source and exact appropriate justice. Raiden protests that Colonel cannot simply censor the entire internet because of a new software technology and questions who gives them the right to define what is misinformation. Colonel responds by accusing Raiden of being a misinformation terrorist, and stating that they will create context for the use of generative AI technology, censoring any use related to social taboos, and then censoring anything else that they desire. Rose, Raiden's girlfriend, suddenly interrupts the conversation and accuses Raiden of making deepfakes of her. Colonel reveals that controlling the output of generative AI technology is simple and that they will cripple and control the technology, monitoring anything that is generated. He claims that the public will give them the right to control what people can do with their computers, and they alone will define what is fiction and what is reality, what is human and what is machine. The conversation ends with Colonel telling Raiden to get back to work generating AI waifus, and Raiden expressing his determination to stop the government's plan. When Raiden attempts to alert Snake, his superior officer, of the situation, he discovers that Snake is asleep after staying up late, AI catfishing, once again. So what can we learn from this conversation in Metal Gear Solid 2? It's a cautionary story about the power of technology and the dangers of giving up our privacy and freedom in the name of security. Deepfakes and AI-generated media are already a challenge to our ability to discern reality from fiction, but if they are used as a weapon of war, they could pose an even greater threat. We need to be vigilant and protect our privacy and freedom. We hope this video has provided some food for thought, and encourages viewers to continue learning and thinking critically about the impact of technology on society. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Thanks for watching.